Welcome to the Rap Soul Podcast, where we dive deep into the world of music that moves our hearts and gets our feet tapping. This is the intersection of rap and soul music from the 80s, 90s, and 2000s. We appreciate you for listening. Share this podcast with a friend or family member who loves music as much as you do. The podcast is hosted by 12 Kyle. Next up, the Rap Soul Podcast.
Baylor. One thing is very popular out where you live in California and LA is chili cheese fries. Chili cheese fries will be on the menu, but they will be Public Enemy chili cheese fries.
Wow.
Public Enemy chili cheese fries. You can get them small or large. Favorite Public Enemy song, Baylor, what you got? Welcome to another edition of the Rap Soul Podcast. I am your boy 12 Kyle. I want to thank you all for tuning in as you do each and every week. Again, this is the Rap Soul Podcast. This is the intersection where we have discussions about music and artists from the 80s, 90s, and the 2000s when it comes to rap, hip-hop, soul, and R&B. Simply put, folks, this is the best music podcast that you have never heard. Again, I want to thank you all for tuning in. Shout out to those of you who are watching on YouTube as well as Spotify. Man, check this out. On this episode, I'm going to do something different. Now, if you're watching on YouTube and Spotify, you can see that we have two guests. Well, they're really not guests. I mean, they're here like every other episode. First up, the host of the I Can Talk About This All Day podcast, my girl Britt Renee is back in the building. Britt, what up?
What's up? What's up? Glad to be back. It's
What's
about
cracking?
time. It's about time. I told you it's been a
Yeah, I know it's been a minute, right?
Yep.
So yeah, back in the building, and my boy BTG, Baylor the Great, is back in the building. BTG, what up?
I got merch for sale. Or not.
Hey, are you selling merch or are you just wearing the merch and making it?
12 Cal, anybody should know. You should know how this
for sure.
goes. You send the money, I send the product.
No doubt, no doubt. Well, on this episode, like I said, I got my crew in here. I wanted to do something different. I literally, for those of you listening and watching, I literally text the group chat, I don't know, 20 minutes ago, and I said, I'm about to record. Are y'all free? And they both said that they were free. Now, the cool thing is they don't know what it is that I'm going to talk about. I told them briefly before we started recording that it was going to be a hip-hop topic. So they are listening to and hanging on to every word that I'm saying because just like you don't know, they don't know either. Nonetheless, so there was years, let me set this up. Years ago, you guys know I live in Atlanta. I've been here since 97. Somewhere around 1998, 99, in Atlanta, there was this place called the Hip Hop Cafe, right? And when I tell you it was the best, it was a restaurant. It was one of the best ideas and concepts that I had ever seen in my life. It was strictly a hip hop restaurant. So when you walk in, there was a live DJ playing music, playing hip hop music the whole time. It wasn't like it had a club feel, but it really wasn't like a club. But every item on the menu had, some type of hip hop association. So you might have French fries that were like Cool Modi fries. And then like your sodas might be Jam Master Jay's sodas, like that type of thing. So everything had a name as it was associated to hip hop. And I love this spot. I went several times, went a couple of times with my friends. I almost didn't go back the last time because I had, I think it was called the Public Enemy Long Island Iced Tea. And that Long Island Iced Tea almost put me down.
Then they get you.
And y'all know I'm not much of a drinker. I had two of those joints, and I was in the parking lot, sleep in the car when the fellas came, when it was time for us to go. But nonetheless, what I wanted to do was, I have proposed that they bring the Hip Hop Cafe back, and what better than to do would be to create a menu. So what I have done is I've created a menu. Again, Baylor and Britt have not seen this menu, but I've created this menu. And as I go down the list of the menu, I'm going to ask Baylor and Britt, their favorite songs from these particular artists. They don't know about these artists, excuse me, but nonetheless, I wanted to present this to you. So without further ado, I think in the Hip Hop Cafe, you got to start with chicken, right? So first thing we got to get out the way is the chicken tenders. You can get them in 6, you can get them in 12, you can get them in 20. So I'm going to call the chicken tenders the Curtis Blow chicken tenders. So Britt, do you have a favorite song from Curtis Blow? Now I know Curtis Blow was way before your time.
Glow.
I don't even think I remember that song.
From Last Dragon. Ain't that him?
Was that Curtis Blow?
Hold on.
Curtis Blow.
Hold on. I'm gonna look it up. I'm not
okay.
using it. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
I mean, you could cheat and say the breaks.
I don't want to say the breaks.
And these are the breaks.
Break it up, break
Man,
break
am
down.
I wrong? Hold
Hey.
Well, while she's looking, Baylor, do you have a favorite Curtis Blow song?
Basketball is my favorite sport.
Basketball, I'm sure.
Come on, what? Basketball, baby. I passed the ball. Magic Johnson.
Yeah, same here.
Basketball.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, same here.
Same that song. I am stuck. Hold on. I thought that was him.
Yeah, you got me because I was like, I never heard. I mean, it could be a song called Glow. I don't know. I'm pretty versed in Curtis Blow songs, but
hold on.
And the basketball song is
no,
I'm older than the basketball song. Basketball song came out like 2 years after me.
Exactly. But it's a hit. And then Bow Wow redid it probably when you were, I don't know, maybe a teenager.
Yeah.
Or early teens.
Yep.
Yeah, no, it sounded like him, but it was Willie Hutch. Okay. I'm gonna go with Joy and Pain.
Okay. The little remix. Okay. Okay.
Frankie Beverly.
So there you go for Curtis Blow. So now we gotta move to chicken dinners. All right, so now we got the Run DMC chicken dinners. You can get a 2-piece, you can get a 3-piece, or you can get a 6-piece or a 10-piece. Baylor, favorite Run DMC song?
My Adidas. What?
Yes.
What? With no laces.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And the whole
shout out to
the whole fits, like the aesthetics. Give me the LL Cool J Kango hat with that straight dope dealer dookie chain. What?
For sure. Run DMC crazy. All day.
My Adidas. All day I dream about sex.
That's
listen,
how I always remember.
That was the thing back in the day. What about you, Brett? Favorite Run DMC song?
It's tricky. And if you got that many choices, it's definitely tricky. 2-piece, 8-piece, 20-piece. I don't know. It's tricky.
Hey, with chicken, we gotta have variety because Black folk, we need variety when it comes to our chicken.
Between the sauces, the count, you need all that.
Yeah, exactly. Damn. Favorite Run DMC song? I'm gonna say, that's tough.
Walk this way.
Probably You Be Illin'. You be, but it's so. I mean, I got some. Run DMC is my favorite group growing up. Yeah, so probably You Be Illin'. You Be Illin' was, and it's always funny to me when I hear it. Next up, Britt, we gotta have Hot Wings. Hot Wings is a must for the Hip Hop Cafe. So we're gonna have Wu-Tang Hot Wings.
Oh,
Wu-Tang Hot Wings gonna come in 6, 8, 12, 20, 50, and 100. Not 100, but 100. All right, Britt. Favorite Wu-Tang song?
Triumph. And with that many choices, it's definitely a triumph. I don't know.
For sure. All day.
You can't go wrong.
All day. What about you, Baylor?
I'm glad you asked. Cream.
Mm.
Cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. Dollar bills, y'all.
Yes. Man.
That was the dirtiest video ever.
Oh yeah, that was New York at its highest.
Yeah,
or
can
lowest,
smell it.
if you
can
will.
Smell that. It's straight sewer, gutter, filthy. Batman was around the corner, all kind of shit, man.
The Ninja Turtles were definitely
Yes.
in the sewer
With the
pizza. Favorite Woo, I'm definitely gonna go Triumph. Triumph, definitely for sure. Okay, so now we got hot wings, and then we have to specify. So since we're in Atlanta, we got to have lemon pepper wings. So lemon pepper wings are going to come from the group Outkast. So with the lemon pepper wings, you get 8, 12, 20, 25, 50, and 100. Baylor, favorite Outkast song?
See, now you got me. You know, because it's in between So Fresh and So Clean and oh man, I'm gonna go with So Fresh and So Clean. So Fresh and So Clean.
Okay, yeah, it's hard to pick a favorite Outkast
So
song.
Fresh and So Clean, but it's so many.
I know, right? What about you, Britt? Favorite Outkast song?
That is a tough one, but I'm gonna go with Elevators.
Ooh.
And that's the one I was gonna go with. That's the one I was gonna go with first. That's what I
love that beat.
Elevators.
Favorite Outkast song, man. Now, for me, picking my favorite Outkast song is almost like picking my favorite child. Damn, that was tough. I'll probably have to go. I'm probably gonna go. Nah, I can't do that. I'm gonna go Wheels of Steel. I love Wheels of Steel. But it's several that I could pick. I don't know if I have a definitive one, but just for the podcast, I'm gonna pick one.
We know how difficult it is.
No doubt. So we've covered hot wings, we've covered lemon pepper, and now, Britt, we need honey barbecue wings. And so I'm going with the Beastie Boys honey barbecue wings. You can get them in 8, you can get them 12, 20, 25, 50, and 100. What you got for your favorite Beastie Boys song?
I'm not huge on Beastie Boys, but if I gotta pick one,
okay, that's fine.
It's really one or two songs. But I'm honestly probably gonna go with Intergalactic.
Okay,
I like the beat on.
Okay,
that one, but
They was spazzing on that one.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah,
okay. What about you, Baylor?
I'm glad she said beat because the top 5 beat of all time, Paul Revere.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
Whoa. One of the greatest beats of all time to me, man. That backward shake still got me in a chokehold.
Man, listen, I was in 7th grade, I think, when it came out, and I bought the tape, and I mentioned it on, other podcasts, and it's worth mentioning again. Like, there was a point in time when the Beastie Boys first came out that I didn't know they were white. I had no idea. Because if you look at the album cover, it was the back of a plane, and they got played on the radio, and we didn't have a video at the time, so I didn't know that they weren't. I just assumed they were black because I didn't see a lot of white people rapping back then.
You can kind of hear it with No Sleep to Brooklyn.
Yeah, but that was later on. Like by that time, I'd already gotten the album. I think by the time I bought the tape, I knew they were white. But my first few listens of their songs, I had no idea. And again, it was on black radio, so you didn't get if you were black, you got played on black radio in my town. So, yeah. But shout out to the Beastie Boys. I'm gonna go Brass Monkey. That Funky Monkey.
That one. I almost picked that one. Yeah.
Brass Monkey, for sure. Baylor, our next wings, we got to go Mango Habanero.
Okay.
Mango Habanero, you get them in 8, 12, 20, 25, 50, and 100. And the group is none other than Niggas with Attitude. From them boys from LA, NWA. Favorite NWA song?
Dope man. Dope man. Dope man. What? Even though one person dominated that song,
Right.
it was a group still labeled under the group song. So yeah, Dope man for me. I still play that song.
Oh yeah, for sure. NWA never leaves. Never leaves. What about you, Britt?
I feel so much like a commoner, but I gotta go with Straight Outta Compton.
Okay. No, that's if that's your favorite, that's all that matters.
But it's just it feels so mainstream. But I mean
it wasn't
straight out the gate in that song. He gets you hype immediately. And shit, habanero, yeah, that fits.
Right. Right. Exactly. For me, much like Baylor, the song that I'm gonna pick is an NWA song, but it's just Ice Cube, and that's "I Ain't the One." You want lobster? Huh? I'm thinking Burger King. I love that song, man. Love that song. That's my favorite song on the Straight Outta Compton album. But yeah, I'm going with that one. So now we're transitioning from chicken to fish, because we gotta have fish.
Absolutely.
This is the Hip Hop Cafe, so we gotta have fish there.
Catfish,
right, so
fried hard.
Exactly. So
Lake Varnell.
We're gonna go. Baylor, you led right into it. Snoop Doggy Dogg catfish.
God,
you can either get a 2-piece or a 3-piece. Snoop Doggy Dogg catfish, Baylor. What's your favorite Snoop Doggy Dogg song?
I'm glad he's
I'm probably gonna go with G Thing. Yeah, G Thing. Keep it simple.
Okay.
I think sensual seduction. I like that one. that ain't gonna be my top one, but that's the one that popped in my head. But G Thing, I'll go with that one.
No doubt. What about you, Brett? Favorite Snoop Doggy Dogg song?
Doggy Dog World.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love that video. Shout out to Ricky Harris, rest in peace.
But yeah, Doggy Dog World. Just something.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I'm with you. Favorite Snoop Doggy Dogg song? I'm gonna say off the Doggy Style album, G's and Hustlers.
Okay.
That shit just it goes so hard, man. I still play it to this day. In fact, I still play that album. I love that album.
Yeah.
Start to finish. So yeah, that's the Snoop Doggy Dogg catfish. Like I said, you can get it in 2-piece or 3-piece. So if we're talking fish, Britt, we gotta have tilapia.
Damn.
With this time, we're gonna go with. What'd you say, Baylor?
I said, damn.
So we're gonna go with Big Daddy Kane tilapia.
Whoa.
Word.
You can get it in a 2-piece and in 3-piece. And folks, in the 2-piece, you get fries, coleslaw, and like another side. So we're gonna make sure you eat. So, Britt, favorite Big Daddy Kane song?
Smooth Operator.
Come on now. Talk to him. Talk to him.
And you know what's funny? These sound like they go with the meal. You talking about the sides and everything? Yeah. That's a smooth operator right there.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. What about you, BTG?
He got a song called Raw, but we're not going with that.
I am.
Oh, you are.
That's mine. That's mine, Raw.
Word? Oh, no.
AW.
I was going to the
No, pick yours. Pick yours. By all means.
I was going to the Juice soundtrack.
Oh, come on now.
What was that? Enough Respect?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay. Okay. And before we move from fish, you gotta have whiting, because if you go to a black-owned restaurant and they don't have whiting, there may be a problem.
Yeah.
So Baylor, we're gonna move to whiting, and this is the Heavy D whiting. My man Heavy D, aka Dwight Myers.
Wow.
Rest in peace. One of my favorite artists, any genre. The Heavy D whiting. Again, you can get in 2-piece, fries. Oh, and the drink come with it too. I'm sorry if I didn't tell you all that before. So you get the fries, a side, coleslaw, and a drink with the 2-piece or the 3-piece. So BTG, favorite Heavy D song.
The one that's gonna teach you niggas how to date out here. I want somebody to love me for me. Okay? He ran it down too. She got,
Yes.
I want this, I want that, I want this, I want that. I want her to treat me like this. Treat me how I want to be treated. Treat me for me, for me. And he could dance.
Yes. Heavy
With a
D shake.
so-
What about you, Britt?
Is it good to you?
And then good to you.
Yeah, of course.
Yes.
Man, what was the last movie he was in? Was it The Heist? That hotel heist movie where he was a guard.
Oh,
I
you
think
got
that was
me.
I think that was the
couldn't tell
last
you.
movie. Oh man, I gotta
Okay.
find that movie.
Let me see.
I'm gonna go with Don't Curse.
Don't curse.
Love it. Yes.
Okay.
Not
Don't
one curse
curse.
word on the song. Produced by Pete Rock.
Him and
Love
Rakim
that
was
joint.
good at that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean, Heavy D had that music that you could play around your mom and your granny.
It was
And
safe.
Mhm.
Yep.
It was safe. You know, and he was rhyming his ass off. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I'm rolling with Don't Curse all day.
Okay.
All right.
Baylor,
So
that
now
was Tower
we've
Heist,
covered.
by the way.
Okay.
Tower House. Yeah.
We've covered chicken. We've covered fish. So now we got to move over to the sandwiches. We got to have some good sandwiches.
Sandwich.
So you got to start with the cheesesteak, Philly cheesesteak. And if we're starting with the Philly cheesesteak, we got to be in Philly, right?
Whoa.
So Baylor, the Roots, the
Now you
legendary
are-
Roots crew has a Philly cheesesteak at the Hip Hop Cafe. What is your favorite song from the Roots crew? This isn't meant to be tough, but understand, folks, as you're listening, they don't know any of these categories, so they're thinking on the fly, but that's part of the reason why I have these great people on, because they can think on the fly, and they're big music fans.
I use this and then stop what you doing and stuff. Because I keep thinking of the joint that they got with
You talking about the Next Movement?
Next Movement.
Yes.
Hey, when I heard that song for the first time, that bum 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 bum, that shit, I've never heard it before. I never heard it before.
Yeah.
It was beautiful. Yeah,
Yep,
that's what I'm
for
going
sure.
with. That's my shit right there.
Okay. What about you, Britt?
Proceed.
Yes.
Continue.
Off the Do You Want More album.
Yep.
I shall proceed and continue to rock the mic. Yes.
Absolutely.
Man, this is tough. This is tough for me, and I wrote this list.
Now you get a taste
Favorite
of J Bugs.
Well, I mean, I can think it's not that I can't. I know what it is, but it's like it's even just saying that I have a favorite, because the Roots is one of my favorite groups of all time. So like narrowing it down to one is hard, but I can do it. I'm gonna say the Hypnotic from the Philadelphia Half-Life album, '96, with D'Angelo on the hook. Come on, man, what are we talking about?
Right.
Shout out to D'Angelo.
I should have seen that.
There's a D'Angelo episode coming about my favorite D'Angelo collaborations, and this song is on that episode. I've already recorded it, just I hadn't put it out yet, but it's coming.
If you want me now, man.
Yes. Next sandwich, we got to have a fish sandwich.
Of course.
And one of my favorite MCs, the God MC, he said he had a plate of fish which was his favorite dish, but without no money, it's still a wish. So we're talking about Eric B. and Rakim. Britt, for Eric B. and Rakim, I know that their debut was probably right around the time that you were born.
I was born, yeah.
80s. Well, let me not give out your age, but right around the same time. No, let me see. No, you were probably like 2. No?
Yeah, because it was 87. Yeah.
Exactly.
I was 2.
I was 5.
See, I wasn't going to give out your age.
Walk around in diapers and pull-ups and shit.
And you was rapping Eric B. for president at 2 years old. He was like, I ain't no joke. I used to let the mic smoke.
That's my song, though.
What you got? What you? That's your song?
That's my song.
Okay. Okay.
No, yep.
I ain't no joke. Hey, man. That was my joint right there. That was my joint. That's a good pick. That's a good pick. Baylor, what about you? Eric B. and Rakim.
One of the greatest hood classic movies of all time.
Paid in full.
Paid in full.
I knew it.
Thinking of a master plan, because ain't nothing but sweat inside my hands. So I dig into my pocket, all my money.
Now. I'm selling cocaine right now, okay?
Not the cocaine that's been stepped on.
It's never stepped on. It's never stepped on. And I got the what you call it, the BMW.
Yeah, with the kit.
With the BBSs on them, baby.
Yes. And that's the cocaine that Michael Irvin got.
And he still got it.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna go with my melody. Love that joint, man. That's my favorite Eric B. and Rakim song.
That's
my melody.
One.
Before we move off the sandwiches, you got to have a grilled chicken sandwich at the Hip Hop Cafe.
Okay.
Grilled chicken is a must. We're gonna take it to Boogie Down Productions, BDP. Baylor. This one may be a little bit tough for you, but Boogie Down Productions, slew of hits, pioneers in the game, favorite BDP song.
How? You might
give
have
me a little time. I can give you a little time.
Yeah. You wanted to give me some time on that one. Come back to me. Come back to me.
I'll come back to you. So my favorite is man, it's so many to choose from. My Philosophy.
Okay.
That's my favorite. My Philosophy, hands down.
You still need more
What
time,
about you,
Baylor?
Britt?
Because I can do mine.
Yeah, go ahead, Britt. Go ahead. You go.
South Bronx.
South Bronx. South Bronx. South
Kill
Bronx.
that noise. I might have to go
that
with the
was
same
sure
one.
to start a fight back in the day.
Yeah. For real. I probably have to go with the same one then.
Okay, South Bronx.
South Bronx. The South Bronx.
Okay.
I can just keep hearing that kill that noise.
Hey, so then we move from sandwiches to burgers, because we gotta have burgers at the Hip Hop Cafe.
Burgers and fries.
Britt, we're gonna have a all-American cheeseburger. And the all-American cheeseburger is going to come from a guy who people probably would say was an all-American rapper, and that would be none other than the Fresh Prince. Not to be confused with the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, but the Fresh Prince, Will Smith. Y'all know him. Y'all love him. Favorite song from Fresh Prince, or you can use DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince as a group.
It's summertime.
We might have the same answer here, all three of us.
It's summertime.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's
same.
obvious.
It was either that or the Wild Wild West.
I can't
don't
lie.
think the Wild Wild West is...
I like that shit.
I didn't like it.
I didn't care
now,
for that song at all. I like the video.
Miami.
No,
I might have looked at you a little weird, but
nah, my second one would probably be Man in Black. Everybody picked Summertime.
Yeah, everybody picked Summertime, so that's where we're going. And great minds think alike.
Parents Just Don't Understand is probably second for me, though.
Oh yeah, no question. I mean, like,
yeah, Man in Black.
Why wouldn't it be? Like I said, as long as you didn't pick Miami.
Miami is so annoying.
It is. It is. But it was a huge hit for Will
It
Smith. So
was.
I mean, I can't
Because
hate.
Will Smith made music for the corny people.
What does he
did.
say in Undercover Brother? I like Will Smith. He raps happy.
He definitely does. He definitely does.
There's to me, like it was just never going to work for him because of how hip hop was constructed overall. We was listening to the gritty shit, right? And because of his role on Fresh Prince, he even said it himself. Like the role he played, he had to play his whole life, right? But I do think that there were producers he could have. To me, him and Pharrell is a layup.
Easy, yeah.
You know, I think that would have changed some things, but we still would have looked at him as a certain way. So, you know, it was no way of him getting out of that character.
Yeah.
Well, this is the Rap Soul Podcast, and we are talking about the idea of bringing back a very popular restaurant. It's called the Hip Hop Cafe. My boy Baylor is in the building, as well as my homegirl Britt. And we are talking about the menu. Now, before we left, we were talking about burgers, and Will Smith has the All-American burger. Now, this one, Baylor, it may take you a second to figure out the favorite song from this particular artist. We're going to go with Marl. So with Marl, you can either do songs that he's produced, or you can do songs that he actually did. And Marl has many sliders. So, you know, if we're going to have burgers, we got to have sliders. That's mandatory. So for Marl, can you think of your favorite song that he either did or produced? And if you need time, just let me know. I'll give you a little bit more time.
Did he do the Bridge is Over? Did he do that one? The Bridge?
He did the Bridge.
Not the Bridge is Over, the Bridge. The
Mm-hmm.
Bridge.
Let me see, because I'm not sure. He did the symphony.
Well, we can't go wrong with that one either. He did do the Bridge though?
I'm looking it up now. Let me see if he produced that. No, that was produced by songwriter Scott LaRock. No, because he was dissing them. So he may have done the Bridge.
Yeah, that's the one I said.
Okay. Oh, I thought you said the Bridge is over.
I know initially I said the Bridge is over, but I said the Bridge after that. So I'm gonna go either that or the Symphony, one of those.
Okay. Yeah, you can't go wrong with the Symphony. Can't go wrong with the Symphony.
Yeah.
Britt, what you got for Marley Marl?
The Symphony.
Symphony?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna take it to In Control Volume 1, the album. The song is called We Write the Songs. Biz Markie, as well as Heavy D, the aforementioned Heavy D. Favorite.
That came out, that was in 88. I was
88, yes, sir.
I was 3.
Yes, sir. In Control Volume 1. Love that
6.
joint. That was my joint. So yeah, that's what we're doing for the Marley Marl sliders. All right. So we're gonna flip it a little bit because I think we need a salmon burger at the Hip Hop Cafe, Britt. So for a salmon burger, we got to go with Uncle Luke. Now with Uncle Luke, we can use Uncle Luke. We can use 2 Live Crew. I know you were very young, but I also know that you, by your own admission, have a very extensive ratchet playlist. And there was nobody more ratchet than the great Luther Campbell, a.k.a. Luke Skywalker, a.k.a. Uncle Luke.
Absolutely.
So if Luke has a salmon burger at the Hip Hop Cafe, what will be your favorite song from Uncle Luke?
I can't. It don't go right with salmon. Because I really want it.
Oh man.
You know what I'm thinking, right, Baylor?
Do not pop that. Do not pop that, okay?
Well, it don't have to go with salmon, but you got to give us a favorite song.
When you hear the name Pop That Coochie and it's a salmon dish, that
Right.
But that's what I'm going with. That's what I'm going with.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
What
some
about you,
wild
Baylor?
shit.
Before
I know, right? Favorite
Cash
Uncle
Money
Luke.
was even born and
Mhm.
got everybody running to the dance floor. There is no, and I repeat, for all y'all in every region created on God's green earth, there was no song to get people, our people mostly, mainly, running to that dance floor when you heard, I want to rock, I want to rock, I want. What? Get on that dance floor now. My club
Immediately.
days was phenomenal. Phenomenal.
Yeah, man. I
Doodle Brown.
Yeah.
I think for me, the thing about Uncle Luke was that Two Live Crew came on 87, 88 when I was, just touching my adolescence, and I had no business listening to the music but it was funny to me. So, from hearing songs like, hey, we want some pussy, to pop that pussy, to any and everything, move something. I mean, like, I had favorite songs from Luke and his group. And what's interesting is I did a album review sometime last year at the time of this recording on the album As Nasty as They Wanna Be, which has one of the greatest all-time album covers ever. Shout out to the album cover. And here's a funny thing I'll share with y'all that I just realized the other night when I was looking at some numbers. Now you guys know this is the Rap Soul podcast has only been around for 70 something episodes, but that is the most listened to episode. I had no idea that the As Nasty as We Want to Be album is the most listened to podcast episode that I've had under this podcast.
Because
it's like
people, including the people that made that song, they just horny.
Clearly. I mean, like, their comments and everything from people who don't follow me, from people who I don't even know. And I'm always amazed because, and the common complaint is that album isn't on streaming, and it should be. For whatever reason, it's not on streaming.
Probably never made it to the streaming services, but let me tell you, between the time that record came out, all the way up until probably the tail end of my club days, which were like the early to mid 2000s, a staple.
Yeah. And for that reason, I got to go with I Want to Rock as well. It was, I sweated out a few perms to that joint at South Carolina State University. Before we move on from the burgers, we got to have a turkey burger, Baylor. We got to have a turkey burger. And I can't think of any other hip hop group than Houdini. A very, very dope group, but a very, very dope group that had some smash singles that as a culture we loved. So your favorite Houdini song, Baylor?
A Figueroa classic. You know where I'm going with this one.
Go ahead.
Them freaks come out at night.
At night. Not in the daytime, but at night. Actually on Figueroa, they're out in the daytime too.
In broad daylight.
Clearly.
That's my pick.
Clearly.
That's my pick.
Freaks come out at night. The freaks come out at night. Hut, hut, hut.
And Baylor,
the freaks come out.
I never figured out why he said hut, hut, hut. Because he ain't playing football.
Hey, look. Hey, one of the best lines I've ever heard in my life. I don't know what it means, but it sounds provocative. Nobody knows what it means.
Nobody.
It just goes like, hey, there we go. Our next episode, we got to talk about some of the top ad libs in hip hop. I got Jeezy, I got K Dot, I got Little John. Oh my God, the ad libs.
There's a lot of them. A lot of them.
You see how that worked? That hut, hut, hut. Hey, I mean, you got to respect hip hop, bro. You got to respect your elders.
You got to. All day long. I'm going to go with Friends. How many of us have them? Friends, ones we can depend on. Friends.
Yeah. Can we talk about that's a diss track too? Because that separated your real friends from the fake friends.
Oh, no question. No question. We like to be with some because they're funny. Others come around when they need some money. Come on, man. That bar right there, that separates people in your life. Because your friends don't just come around, every now and then. They're down every day. So
and if you're the friend that always asks about money, you sit on the couch like, I just asked this nigga for $20.
Right. Exactly. Exactly. So now we got to have some combos. So we're going to move to the combo section of the menu. Now the combo, I'll tell you what you're going to get. So in the combo, you get 10 wings and fries and a drink. And we're going with LL Cool J.
Oh, my God.
Ladies love Cool James, a.k.a. Todd Smith. What is your favorite LL Cool J song?
Around the Way Girl.
Oh, my God. I knew she was going there. I knew she was going there.
For sure. Roundaway Girl.
Classic.
Yes. All day long. All right, Baylor, you got 10 wings and fries and a drink, man, for LL. What you got?
You know I don't fucking know. You know I don't know. What? LL, this is who I grew up off of right here. I need a beat. I need a beat, man. Or Rock the Bells.
Come on, man.
I need love. That's
all right, you got to pick one now.
Okay, I need a beat. I need love.
Okay.
No, I need love. I need all of them 12 count. All right, I need love. I need love.
This is tough. I gotta go with Bad.
Hey, that's not a bad choice.
Oreos, eat Cool J cookies.
Oh my God. You'll run through a wall.
Hey, and the funny thing is, one of the homies, Danny Foxworth, shout out to Danny. I heard Danny's episode. Danny mentioned that he had gone with his grandfather. Well, he was at his cousin's house, and he heard Bad and LL, and he loved the song at 7 now. And LL said, forget Oreos, eat Cool J cookies. So Danny had this thing where he would go with his grandfather to the store. He said, so the next day, him and his grandfather going to the store. And so his grandfather let him pick out some cookies. So he went to go get some Cool J cookies. And he found out that the store didn't carry any Cool J cookies. And Danny got upset at 7 years old because he felt like LL lied to him because he went to the people at the store and said, hey, I want some Cool J cookies. And they were like, we don't have any Cool J cookies. And
Danny, that's not your fault. That's LL's fault. He did not capitalize on that. I totally understand, brother. I totally understand.
Shout out to Danny,
I want some Cool J cookies. God.
He said to the point where he was in tears, and his grandfather, a man who was in his late 60s at the time, said, man, what the hell are you crying for? He said, who the hell is the LL Cool J?
Did the police ever catch him?
No, they never caught him.
They never caught him.
Never caught him. So yeah, forget Oreos, eat Cool J cookies. I'm bad. That's my joint. That's my LL joint. But that's tough. That's tough. All right, Baylor, we got another combo. Combo. This combo is from ATCQ, A Tribe Called Quest. Now with this combo, you get 4 pieces of fish. Any style fish you want. So you can get the catfish, you can get the whiting, the tilapia, and fries, and hush puppies. Don't forget about the hush puppies. So favorite Tribe Called Quest song?
Award Tour.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm going to go with that one.
Yes, indeed. From the Midnight Marauders album.
Yeah.
What about you, Brett?
Can I kick it?
Yes, you can.
Yes, you can.
Electric Relaxation for me.
Oh, I knew that was you better have said that one.
Yeah, I'd be lying if I told you anything else. I'd be lying if I told you
Scenario
anything.
Ain't bad.
That's Check the Rhyme.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah, that's Check the Rhyme.
Okay, my bad. I gotta mix up. Hey, players fuck up.
All right, so now let's take it to H-Town, the Ghetto Boys. The Ghetto Boys are gonna have their own combo, Britt. Now with this combo, you get 3 pieces of fish, any kind of fish you want, fries, hush puppies, and a drink. favorite Ghetto Boy song, Britt?
It's My Mind's Playing Tricks on Me.
Yeah.
I mean,
yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think
That's
anything
my favorite, and I used to be afraid of that song, the video too, for sure.
Oh, the
That
video
shit
scoop. It was
yeah.
spooky as hell.
Yeah.
It's a toss up between that and Mr. Scarface, but I'm gonna go with Mind Playing Tricks on it. I'm gonna go with that too. That's probably a favorite.
Yeah.
Now we need to take it to New York. Eric and Parrish Making Dollars. EPMD, Baylor. They're gonna have a combo as well. Still fish. You get 2 pieces, hush puppies and fries. Favorite EPMD song, Baylor? What you got?
One of the coldest West Coast sounding East Coast songs of all time, dog. You got to chill.
Yes.
You got to chill.
Hell yeah.
That beat was so hard. Oh,
relax your mind, let your conscience be free. Now get down to the sounds of EPMD. That's gonna be my favorite as well.
That's the same here.
What about you, Britt? Okay. Trifecta. You got to chill. Now we do have sides. Britt. So for our sides, of course, we're gonna do fries. So Nas has his own fries. You can get them in small or large.
Here we are.
But these are just, regular fries or Cajun fries. So your favorite Nas song, Britt?
I might need a minute.
Okay, that's cool. I'm gonna go with New York State of Mind. That's easy for me. That is so easy for me. Baylor, what you got for your Nas fries?
One of the greatest samples of all time, one of the greatest songs of all time. It should go in music history book, not just hip hop.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't hard to tell.
Come on, man.
What? To me, top 3 songs of all time. I'm talking about top 3 songs of all time, not just in rap.
I'm with you. Yeah, with the Michael Jackson sample. Whew. What about you got one, Britt?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Made You Look.
Oh,
they shooting.
We can cruise to the city, no doubt, but don't say the car's topless. Say the titties is out.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. I love it. All right. Now, Baylor, one thing is very popular out where you live in California and LA is chili cheese fries.
Yeah.
Chili cheese fries will be on the menu, but they will be Public Enemy chili cheese fries.
Oh, man.
Public Enemy chili cheese fries. You can get them small or large. Favorite Public Enemy song, Baylor, what you got?
Well, if you want to slap somebody, okay, and we know who those somebodies are, all right? And look, in their world, it's a different type of power. We fight the power.
Mm-hmm.
Fight the power.
Fight the powers that be.
Elvis
was a hero the most.
Yes. Love it.
He put niggas on blast.
On big blast.
He said his name like, you can come to the front of the, we need to talk to you.
Yeah, we talking about you. To your face. For me, Public Enemy, Black Steel in the Hour of Chaos.
Yeah,
I got a letter from the government the other day. I opened and read and said they were suckers. They wanted me for their army or whatever. Picture me giving a damn. I said never. Whew. Listen, always a favorite. Always. What you got, Britt?
Don't Believe the Hype.
Ooh.
Yeah.
88.
Boy.
Don't Believe the Hype. That's a great one. Now, Britt, we're going to have some more sides.
Okay.
We're going to actually have crab cakes. Crab cakes are going to be there, and our crab cakes are going to come from none other than Tupac Amaru Shakur. So we got Tupac crab cakes. Now, this one might not be, on the surface, people probably think, oh, I can rattle off their favorite Tupac song. For others, it may take a minute. So let me know if you need a minute. Because I'm going to go with, from the double CD, All Eyes on Me. I think it was track 1? I think it was track 1.
Yeah, I don't even know what you're talking about.
Ambitions of a Rider.
Yep, I knew it. I knew that. Shout out to Daz.
Shout out. And Daz doesn't get enough credit for that, for his
No.
production all throughout that album.
He doesn't.
So yeah, I'm going with Ambitions of the Rider. You need more time, Britt? I see you thinking.
That's a good one because that
Baylor,
was
what you got?
definitely-
We'll come back to you, Britt.
that was in my top for the number 1 pick.
We can come back to you. We can go to Baylor if
I need a
be.
minute.
Okay, go ahead, Baylor. What you got?
This
Number 1.
This might throw a couple of people off, but
Okay.
Who Do You Believe In? Is definitely my favorite. They're definitely my favorite Pac track. Is that or Nothing to Lose?
Hold up. You know what? Time out. I need to change mine. I cannot believe I forgot. When you said Nothing to Lose, it just triggered something. I got to take Ambitions of a Rider off. I got to go with, from the Above the Rim soundtrack, Pain.
Oh,
That is my favorite Tupac song. Yeah, that's my favorite. Pain.
Man.
That is my favorite Tupac song. Hands
Nothing
down.
to Lose and Who Do I Believe In? Who Do You Believe In? Is I could listen to those back to back actually.
Okay. What about you, Brett?
Troublesome 96.
Hey,
Okay. Man, I ain't heard that in a minute. Man, shout out to Tupac.
Yeah, that's my shit. But Ambitions as a Rider is up there too. But
Oh, no doubt.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Can't deny
No
it.
doubt. Now we would be remiss if we did not have a salad. So we got to go to Jersey for the salad. Brick City, my man Redman Baylor. Redman has his own house salad. Now you can jazz it up how you want, but Redman's got a salad. I don't, man. This one might be a little tough for me because I'm gonna go with Tonight.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna go with Tonight for Redman. What you got for Redman?
I thought about muddying up the waters, but I'm not. Okay, I thought about it, but I'm going to do a cheat code, and I'm gonna go with the rock. I'm going with the Rockwaller.
I knew you were gonna do that.
Yes.
What? Oh my God! We played. That was high school years right there for me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I got Tonight's Tonight, and you got the Rottweiler. What you got,
I'll
Brett?
be that.
My first name must be He Ain't Shit.
Every time I come around, they be like, he ain't shit. I'll be that. I'll be that. Hey, I love that video.
Mhm.
Yes. Yes.
When old girl's riding on the bike,
Yep.
and everybody's kind of waving, and she hit the car.
Yeah.
Comedy.
Again, we need to do like a episode about artists who at their peak should have collaborated, because between him and Ludacris,
Yeah.
that video would have been crazy.
Mhm.
Oh, nothing but comedy. Now, if we got a house salad, we got to have a Caesar salad. So for the Caesar salad, Britt, we're gonna go to Chicago and my man Common, or you can call him Common Sense. Common is gonna have the Caesar salad, so it's gonna have all the trimmings. If you don't want tomatoes in it, say so. We'll take the tomatoes out. We don't believe in putting extra food in the salad that doesn't need to be there. For Common / Common Sense, because he was, and the reason why I say that, folks, is because Common, for part of his earlier career, was known as Common Sense. And I think there was some other rapper named Common Sense or something like that. And he had to drop the sense, so he became Common. Man, for me, I'll start it off, Britt. For me, I'm going to go to the Like Water for Chocolate album. Nag Champa. Bruh. That just listening to that song still gives me like chill bumps, man. Crazy. Crazy. It is hands down my favorite. And Common's got some bangers,
Oh,
but
absolutely.
that does it for me. What you got, Britt?
The Light.
Shout
You
out.
can't go wrong with
Jay
Light.
Dilla. Shout out to Jay Dilla. Rest in peace.
Yeah.
That's a dope song. What you got, Baylor?
You know, I'm gonna go to A Beautiful Revolution. I'm gonna go A Place in This World.
Okay.
Yeah. It's very
Slept on.
uplifting. Yeah, it's
Yes.
definitely slept on, but
Mhm.
it's a feel good song for me though.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt. No doubt. All right, Baylor. Well, we're gonna stay here for our last entry for our sides. We're gonna do onion rings. We gotta have
Okay.
onion rings. That's a staple in the Hip Hop Cafe. And if we're talking staples, why not talk with the ruler, Slick Rick? Slick Rick, pioneer, came out in the mid to late 80s, and is still beloved and still making music to this day. And Ricky D still got it. Favorite song from Slick Rick, and you can use, his collaborations as well.
There's no other answer than Children's Story. There's no other answer. Nothing else. I used to listen to that song and listen to the story and be like, wow, that happened? I'm kind of like, what you call it, when he thought he was gonna get some LL cookies. I'm like, really? Great. Probably he's definitely top 5 storyteller, right?
Gotta be.
Yeah.
In my book he is.
Okay.
What about you, Britt?
Children's Story too.
Okay. So many to choose from, but honestly, my favorite is, it just, every time I hear it, it is what I call quintessential hip hop, and that's The Show. Dun, 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 dun. When you hear that, and you hear Dougie Fresh beatboxing, excuse me, Dougie Fresh, yes. Have you ever seen a show with fellas on the mic with 1 minute rhymes that don't come out right? They bite. They're never right. That's not polite. Am I lying? No, you're quite right.
That's not polite. Nigga said, that's not polite.
That's not polite.
That's a good one.
Yes, for sure. Now let's move on to desserts. Baylor, we're going to move to desserts, and we are going to go with the Queen Latifah. Queen Latifah has a cheesecake at the Hip Hop Cafe. So I ask you, what is your favorite Queen Latifah song?
See, if I pick, I'm gonna pick the same one Britt gonna pick.
How you know what I'm gonna pick?
I think I'm gonna pick that
because
one
who
too.
you calling the bitch?
Who you calling a bitch?
UNITY.
Who you calling a bitch? Yeah, we all got the same one.
Yeah.
Now Britt, her partner in rhyme, MC Lyte, has a red velvet cake that is at the Hip Hop Cafe. You can't go wrong with red velvet cake. And when it comes to rhyming, you can't go wrong with MC Lyte. Favorite MC Lyte song?
Roughneck.
All right.
Of course you'd say that.
Of course.
Of course you'd say
Duh.
that.
Yeah.
But that is legit my favorite MC Lyte song.
Yeah.
Duh.
Yeah.
I'm going to say Paper Thin.
That's a good one.
I'm going to say Paper Thin.
Okay.
What you got, Baylor?
Poor Georgie, you didn't get picked. I'm going Roughneck as well.
I like Poor
All
Georgie.
good choices.
All right, so let's take it, Baylor. Let's take it to West Coast. E40 Fonzarelli has a banana pudding serving that is at the Hip Hop Cafe. E40 been doing it forever. I mean, when I say forever, literally forever. I'll be honest with y'all. Without looking it up, I don't even know when E40 started rapping. I just know he's been rapping since I was in middle school. And I'm old. So he's been at it for a long time. Favorite E40 song?
Dang, man. I'm not going to go with Sprinkle Me, man. I'm going to go with That Shit Bang. I'm going to go with that one. I'm going to go with that one. Because I love that. I love that. That shit bang. That shit bang. That's my shit right there.
Mm-hmm. What about you, Britt?
Skiggity scat.
I'm trying not to jack up the name of this song because
Go ahead.
hold on. I gotta look it up. I know which song is my favorite.
Go ahead and look it up. I'll give you mine while you look it up. I gotta go with Sprinkle Me.
Sprinkle me, man.
Timer, 40 water. Sprinkle Me. Listen, E40 had so much slang that like we couldn't keep up. Like every other album he at least for us, it seemed, in the South, he was introducing us to new words. So just hearing him flow on those albums, incredible. So yeah, I gotta go.
We just trusted what he said.
Yeah. We didn't know. Personally, I think E40 may have been the first person I heard use the term player hater on record. I don't know that he is. He's the first that I've heard.
Mm-hmm.
What you got, Britt?
Okay, so I knew this is what I thought the name of the song was, but I wanted to be sure. But Hope I Don't Go Back. That was a hit of his back in '98. So that was before Tell Me When to Go.
Shout out.
And all that. But Hope I Don't Go Back is my shit. And actually, he samples Earth, Wind, and Fire in there, and I think that's why I like it. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Tell Me When to Go is tough too as well. Now we could do alcohol at the Hip Hop Cafe, but we're going to keep it simple. Well, we're going to have some alcohol, but we're going to have a lot of different drinks. One of the drinks that we're going to have is called the 36 Chamber, and that is by ODB Baylor. I can't tell you what's in the drink, but you just go up to the bar or you're sitting at your table and you say, hey, let me get a 36 Chamber. And I ain't no telling what's in it. But what is your favorite song from the Old Dirty Bastard?
Hey, dirty, maybe I got your money, don't you worry. I said, hey.
Yes.
Man, one of the greatest human beings of all time.
I love ODB. He's my favorite member. Not the best rapper, but my favorite member. I always say, like,
he is the Flavor Flav of Wu-Tang.
Yes. I think ODB is that cousin that we all have. We may not admit that he's our family, but we love him, and he's on his own program.
He gets away with shit that nobody else can get away with. You know what I mean? But he's smart though. That's the crazy thing. He's the nigga that probably would ditch school, but he's a 4.0 student, but he just don't want to do the work. He just don't want to do the work.
Exactly. What you got, Britt?
Shimmy, y'all, shimmy, ODB. That's my shit.
Yes. Yes. Shimmy, yeah. And I mean, think about it like this. Even in you picking that song, Britt, who else in hip hop could call a song Shimmy, yeah?
Right. Look, we just finished talking about E40. Between them two, them titles was crazy.
Yep.
Right. Nobody else could say, hey, I'm going to call this song Shimmy, yeah. I mean, most people would look at him crazy. Favorite ODB song, I got to go with Brooklyn Zoo. Got to go with Brooklyn Zoo. All right, so another drink we're going to have, Baylor, is the Cold Medina. That's the name of the drink. The artist who's going to be associated with it is none other than, we mentioned him a little earlier, Flavor Flav. So in this instance, you can either pick a Flavor Flav song or another Public Enemy song. So you can kind of double dip a little bit here. What you got for Cold Medina, Flavor Flav?
Well, shit, I mean, I could pick Fight the Power with him too, right?
You can.
Technically.
Yeah,
technically. What else did he have? What was on
I'll give you mine. 911 is a joke.
Absolutely. That's my pick.
911 is a joke.
Because I hear nothing but Flavor Flav.
No, that's just that Flavor. Chuck ain't on that.
I called 911 a long time ago.
Chuck said, I'm not fucking with you.
Yeah. No, we gonna let Flav get this one off.
You got this one, brother. Oh,
exactly.
Man. Harder Than You Think. That's what I was thinking about.
Which one?
Harder Than You Think. It was on, what album was that on? Harder Than You Think it came out in 2007, I think.
From who? Public Enemy?
Yeah. Harder Than You Think. Harder Than You Think.
I have to go back. I don't even remember that one.
I think they had a video to that.
And next up, we're gonna have a song from Biz Markie, Britt. And we're gonna pick our favorite Biz Markie song, but the drink aptly is called Boogers. Because if you remember Biz Markie album, Picking Boogers, song Picking Boogers. So what is your favorite Biz Markie song?
That's obvious. Just a Friend.
Yes. That is the one song that, like, if you go back to whatever grade you was in when that song came out, everybody in your class knew it, even the little white kids.
Yeah.
And they sang it off key. I'm going to go with Vapors.
God damn it, you did some lines.
Oh, we can share it.
He had all those goddamn women in those videos.
Listen, man, what a time. What a time.
I still remember the one with that white swimsuit.
Oh, yes. She was bad. She was bad. And to close it out with drinks and to close it out with the Hip Hop Cafe menu, we got to have iced tea as a drink. And so subsequently, we got to have the legend iced tea on our menu. I mean, iced tea, of all the artists that we've named, iced tea has been out longer than, I want to say, everybody that we named, maybe with the exception of Run DMC. So Baylor, favorite iced tea song?
Colors.
Oh, yes. I Am a Nightmare Walking. Psychopath Talking.
Man, that is one of the scariest beats of all time.
Yes.
That's my pick too. Colors.
I'm gonna, Colors is really close, but I'm gonna go my favorite, 6 in the morning.
I do it. Hey, you can't text me talking about Millionaires Don't Sleep Past 6 and not pick that song.
6 in the morning, man. And Millionaires Don't Sleep Past 6. Shout out to Coach J.
Which tape did he leave behind?
You would ask me that. 6 in the morning, fast at my dog. Hardwood flow. I want to say,
hey, don't wreck yourself.
Snoop Dogg tape, but it's not Snoop Dogg tape.
It's not Snoop. Snoop wasn't out yet.
But no, that was Snoop reciting that on his album.
Yeah.
Hey,
don't wreck your brain over it. I forgot who he said too.
Hardwood flow didn't tally. I mean, my skate didn't. I can't remember I got to look it up now.
Eclectic is yelling at you right now.
I know, right? He's cussing me out. How dare you? Shout out to E. But yeah, folks, this is what we came up with. And I wanted to do a hip hop cafe. Again, the hip hop cafe was a real place. And I want to say it may have been around for maybe 3 years or so. I loved it because it wasn't far from where I lived. It was on Memorial Drive. And I love that place, man. We had some good times in there. And I don't know what happened. Word that I got was that they lost their liquor license. And, once the restaurant loses liquor license, it's a wrap.
Do they have to get some type of do they have to get paperwork behind using an actual names?
I don't think so.
You probably
if you're
do.
Flipping it, I don't think so. We actually have, I was going to say this earlier, we have a place out here called Eggs and Jam, and it's a breakfast spot. It's a hip-hop breakfast spot. They play hip-hop. They don't have a DJ, but they play hip-hop. The whole menu is like named after some artists. You got, I can't even remember. It's been a while since I've been there. But you got the drinks, you got the big ass pancake meals and everything else. And They close by like 2:30. They're really like brunch breakfast, but yeah, the whole venue is like
most spots like that close in the afternoon.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, I think as long as now using someone's, as long as you're not using their image, I think we'd probably be safe to do all of them. You know, I don't think people would come after them and say, "Hey, you got to take my name off this menu," because it's literally bigging up everybody in hip hop by doing it, and that's exactly how their menu was, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was and I always wondered, like, I wondered what happened to it, and I did some research. I couldn't find anything online because, like I said, it would have shut down somewhere around 99, and the internet really wasn't. Internet was popping, but it wasn't really popping like that the way you could find stuff. So, and if anybody's listening or watching at the Hip Hop Cafe in Atlanta, and you got any memories or whatever, hit me up. I'll be more than happy to chop it up with you.
Just to give an example, Baylor, like there's certain items on this menu. They're not necessarily named after people, but like songs. So you got like The Informer, you got The Rump Shaker, you got California Love, Hit 'Em Up, Yo Homes to Bel Air, Southern Hospitality.
Okay. See, I would think you could get around that with just using like
they do
the name, the titles, but the names I would think, because it's not, to me, it's never the artist. It's always the
but they do have artists on here because they have Big Pun, The Locks, they got Hoba.
Okay.
Because I know how the industry, they could be stingy when it comes.
Oh
to
yeah,
that,
absolutely.
Right.
But they got the Biggie. Toast Face Killer.
Yeah, that's interesting.
So
well, I will say this much as we close. If anyone's listening or watching and you would like to start your own hip hop cafe, y'all owe us, because we just gave y'all
absolutely.
We want to cut.
And every time I go there, I get a free meal.
Exactly. So that's going to do it for us. Before we get out of here, Britt, tell folks where they can find you and where they can hear your podcast.
I believe I am on everywhere where you can get your podcast, and that's I Can Talk About This All Day podcast. On Instagram, I Can Talk About This All Day podcast, and on Twitter, Britty18. On my Instagram for the podcast, there are links in my bio that take you to the show. I just link Spotify because it doesn't matter which phone you have, you can get to Spotify, and also the link where you can buy merch.
Okay.
You can find me in the Wild Wild West. The Wild Wild West. I used to live downtown. At Baylorism on TikTok and Twitter. I promise you I cannot remember my damn IG name for the life of me, but you can find me where you find the rest of these beautiful people at.
All right. And mine, the Rap Soul podcast, obviously where you're listening or watching right now. Also, my other podcast, the 12 Kyle podcast, you can find that wherever you're listening and watching as well. Yeah, that's going to do it for us. Folks, thank you for checking out this edition of the Rap Soul podcast. I am your boy 12 Kyle. So for my homegirl, I'm about to say homegirl Baylor. My bad. Talking way too fast. So for my homegirl Britt and my boy Baylor, we are out of here. We'll catch you guys next time. 5,000. Cheers.